Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Polygon Matic price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the short-term and the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot structures. And before I kickstart the video, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to kickstart the video here on the daily chart by first giving you a recap of what has been happening, and also give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, where you can see that Polygon Matic, from these top prices that had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $2.9 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliott wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing no prices in this ABC corrective structure, which took us back to around the $0.32 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliott wave count 2 to the lower side. And after seeing the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 2, whatever we expect next is a bounce to the upside in the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 3, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $5.1233 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect Polygon Matic to do in the formation of that wave 3. And jumping to the 4-hour chart for further analysis, here on the 4-hour chart you can see I have this Elliott wave structure in blue, which is a fractal wave within the formation of that wave 3 to the upside, and that is so because a wave 3 to the upside is an impulsive wave, and because of its impulsive nature, I'm also expecting to see fractal waves in formation. And I believe we have seen the formation of that first wave of this Elliott wave structure in blue, making our peak at around the $1.3 mark, and that is after seeing a fractal wave in formation within that higher Elliott wave count 1, having the wave 5 of that Elliott wave structure right here in yellow, completing the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 1, whatever we expect next is the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 2, and that is my primary scenario here on the Polygon Matic chart. And because the second wave is a corrective wave, I'm also expecting to see an ABC corrective structure, and I believe we are seeing such a structure right here, having this as the wave A, then a wave B, making our peak at around the $0.94 mark. And I'm expecting one more new low in the formation of this wave C to fully maximize the formation of this second wave to the lower side. And within the formation of that wave C, which is an impulsive wave, we also expect to see a 5-wave structure to the lower side, having the wave 5 of the 5-wave structure completing the formation of that second wave, and also the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 2 to the lower side. And that is what is going to give me the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out over here. And in the formation of that 5-wave structure, I believe we have seen the low for that first wave to the upside, then we are seeing this bounce to the upside in the formation of a second wave, and using the Fibonacci's connecting them from the high of the first wave to the low of the first wave, that was giving me a minimum retracement area to the upside in the formation of that second wave between the fib level 0.618 and the fib level 0.5, which perfectly lies between the $0.8739 mark and the $0.8501 mark, which is a target area that we have now fully maximized. And that is after seeing an ABC corrective structure that we expect in the formation of a second wave. And within the formation of that ABC corrective structure, within the wave A, I was expecting to see a 5-wave structure to the upside in the formation of that wave A, which you have seen fully maximizing the formation of that wave A. Then saw a wave B. Then we have continued pushing even higher in the formation of this wave C, and there are chances that this might be the peak for that higher Elliott wave count 2, and that can only get invalidated in case we see a breakout above the high that we have at around the $0.87 mark. And in case we see a move that is giving us a new high above that high at around the $0.87 mark, then there are chances that the high that will be made will be the high for that second wave to the upside. And that is a possible scenario because within the formation of this wave C, I was also expecting to see a 5-wave structure to the upside, and we are seeing such a structure, having that as the wave 1, then a wave 2, a wave 3, then a wave 4, and these might be the formation of that wave 5, and that can only play out in case we manage to break above the $0.87 mark. In case that happens, then we can term that new high as the high for that wave 5, and also the high for that higher Elliott wave count 2, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this this wave 5 using the trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the high of that wave 3. That gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 0.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.9 mark. So in case we manage to break above the $0.87 mark, there are chances of making a high at around the $0.9 mark in the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 2. Then from there we can expect a 5-wave structure to the lower side in the formation of this wave 3. So once that plays out, I'll be expecting a 5-wave structure right here, having the wave 5 of this Elliott wave structure completing the formation of this wave 3 to the lower side. But we also need to have in mind that there are chances that we might have peaked in the formation of that second wave at around the $0.87 mark, because we have fully maximized our target area that I had sketched out using the Fibonacci's, and there are chances that we might have seen that high, and there are chances that very soon we might see that 5-wave structure to the lower side in the formation of this wave 3 to the lower side. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated. And also taking a look at the indicators here on the RSI, we are trading at around the 67 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side and also to the lower side. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have printed a bearish cross, meaning no prices are coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.